DeAndre Swift headed to the Chicago Bears, a 3-year, $24 million deal.
They now signed Kevin Byard to a 2-year deal worth $15 million as the base salary. So,
gentlemen, they are reportedly sending a 4th-round pick to the Chargers for wide receiver Keenan Allen, the soon-to-be 32-year-old.
Where the Justin Fields era in Chicago is ending after just 3 seasons. Adam Schefter reporting that the Bears are trading the former 11th overall pick to the Steelers in exchange for a conditional 6th-round pick in next year's draft. But Fields will not compete for the starting job. That position in Pittsburgh belongs to Russell Wilson.
With the first pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Chicago Bears select Caleb Williams. Quarterback. With the 9th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Chicago Bears select Rome Odunze. Wide receiver, Washington.
I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let them see you, bitch, always have a plan to stay tough. This life ahead of you ain't easy, it was built to be rough. But that's what makes a personality, is tragedy, bruh. So keep your head on your shoulders. Now we ain't out here moving rocks, we out here moving boulders. Now we ain't getting posterized, we out here making posters. And we ain't got nothing to hide, we move forward like soldiers. You better wake up for the pay stub or you'll pay up. Don't make love to the game, bruh, fuck the game up. Change up, rearrange stuff to your greatness. Famous for the way up, play the game, bruh.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah.
You know I'm always honest, there ain't no way I'm ever stopping.
I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top,
I'm always flirting with pain, she like to hurt me and maim. I'm always working to change, but she's still lurking the same. I keep on building a dynasty while the haters be trying me. But they hate from inside, you see, hate themselves in society. So I let them speak quietly while my actions speak wider. See, they be hiding in privacy with the screen. Oh, the irony to hate someone who's trying to be whatever they would like to be. We all feel the anxiety, we make our own rivalries. Yo, so where is all the positivity? I feel like we all just hate on everything, it's killing me. Thoughts build quick, causing different possibilities. Negative thoughts will cause different disabilities. So do better, work hard under pressure. If you got no time, work smarter than ever. Don't ever let them tell you that you can't never say never. And turn your mind into the truest to go-getters.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it.
What's going on, YouTube Nation, and welcome to the channel as we're back here for some more Chicago Bears franchise here in the Chicago Bears Bear Down podcast, as we're going to do a quick review of the preseason. And of course, we got a couple players here we're going to cut, and of course we got a couple of storylines as well, looks like. And we'll take a look at the preseason numbers here. Of course, there are 3 preseason games, and of course the 4th and final one is a bye week for everybody, as they can cut down their team down to the final 53 men. And of course, we got a couple of players here that we like to keep around, and so some of those players are either going to be cut, or they're going to be, or if they're eligible for a practice squad, we'll put them on the practice squad. And of course, obviously, those will be some of the younger players that we can develop on the for us for the future seasons. So, let's take a look here. We didn't have the best preseason by far. We won the first game, but then ended up losing the last 2. So, you know, you're basically playing these games just to see what players work out, what guys need some more help. You're evaluating players to see, if there's some regression, or if you can find players that are hidden gems. And I think we got a couple players here that will help us out here for the most part here. Of course, our bread and butter is, offensively is going to be the running game. We got to make sure we keep Swift good. For to have our quarterback, who was our MVP last year, play very well. That's pretty much how Williams was able to win that award. And so there you see we won against the Jets 24-17. Lost to the Patriots 20-17. And lost to the Dolphins 24-17. Both of those games, last two games, were on the road. So we got some guys here that we need to kind of look at here. And you know, this is always one of the toughest things besides the draft. Because you got some players here that you kind of, at least for me, I feel like I'm kind of, you know, like, oh man, I really like to keep him around because I think we can develop more of him and get him going. But some of these players are like, okay, well, they're 27 years of age. They haven't really gotten to the point where we can get them at. Not to mention, you know, like this wide receiver here. There's a good chance that he is not going to be seeing any playing time anytime soon here. And so it's not going to really hurt us to cut players. But, I mean, but at the same time, you're like, man, he got good acceleration, good speed. His catch is pretty reasonable. But he, again, just not going to see the field. And we just don't want to really waste them away. So if we can cut them without having to deal with cap issues, and also, you know, if you know, another team can, you know, use them and be able to utilize them in some kind of capacity, then we gotta let that be. So see, we're gonna make some cuts here. The first three guys we end up just go ahead and just completely just cut them from the team. Not gonna hurt us at all. So you know, they're on small contracts here, a couple $1,000 to close to $1 million or so, $1.5 million. That you know, it's not gonna really hurt us if we cut them because obviously there's zero cap space there, no penalties for us. So Cunningham, you know, he's got great acceleration, good speed, decent catch there, normal dev. But we got so many wide receivers right now, especially in that wide receiver room, that we just got to start cutting guys and, you know, really truly just have the best man out there, or the best guys out there that can help us. And I feel like the quarter with what we have, DJ Moore, and of course Roma Dunze, and some of the younger guys that we've seen last towards the second part of the season, really going into the postseason there. You know, Cook, Scott, and a lot of those guys there. They're good. I like them, and we're gonna have to, you know, keep getting them and developing them over some time here. Ryan Hayes, left tackle there. We're gonna go ahead and cut him as well. He's 63 overall. He's too up there in age right now. I think he was like 26. So we, you know, again, that's another player that we're not going to be able to develop over. We're going to move Michael Mason to the practice squad. Elijah Cooks, like I mentioned before here, great acceleration, great speed. He is eligible. He's 25 years of age. He's eligible for the practice squad there. So we'll go ahead and move him to the practice squad. And then if we need him, we can easily call him up there. Like I said, he was very helpful for us in the postseason there on our way going to the Super Bowl, and he is not going to be forgotten about that. Michael Woods, the second wide receiver there, 91 overall, 88 speed. He's 25 years of age, great 78 catch, normal dev, but right now, as you see, I think we have 10 active, and I think we're going to go ahead and have to cut Woods as well. From our team there, so unfortunately he's going to have to go. We'll have to make a cut on him because we just don't have the place. And like I said, this is regardless of who you are, what team you have, you want to try to keep all the guys that you do get, because you never know, you might have a guy that might have a really great game, or he might be having a great series of games, and you don't want to give that up to another team. With my luck, guys like that will probably end up going to the Vikings or Packers or to the Lions there and used against me there. So, but again, if we are practice, like I said, even if they're practice squad eligible, that's still considered a cut. So we got Rafael Parrish. He's one of our guys that we got in the draft, this most recent draft there, we're going to go ahead and put him on the practice squad. Randy Fisher, we'll go ahead and left tackle, 65 overall. Run blocking, pass blocking needs to be worked on, so we'll go ahead and move him to the practice squad as well. Jack Driscoll, the center there. Yeah, we're gonna have to. Oh wow, we're gonna get a 1.7 million cap space there, so that's gonna be helpful for. So we'll go ahead and move him. We'll go ahead and cut him, as I should say, him as well, to see what he can. See that's gonna be very helpful for us. Re-sign some players, because we have I think we have close to almost 20 players that are looking for. Or not all of them, but at least 20. There's at least 20. I believe there's 20 or so players that to re-sign this season. Of course, I've kind of been writing down a list of players of who from that list of those 20-some players, the ones I would like to keep and like to try to re-sign here. So, not to mention we're gonna try to restructure some contracts of those players here. So as soon as we get a chance to negotiate with those players. I'm also going to try to renegotiate or restructure some contracts here that we do currently have. McCourt, we're going to go ahead and let him go there. I did not realize we had 2 kickers last season. I'm like, why do we have 2 kickers? We didn't have a kicking issue whatsoever. But McCourt will be, and you'll see here, I think we'll see it here in this video. We do go ahead and release him as well. Because I did not realize we had 2 kickers. I'm like, why do we have 2 kickers on our roster? There's no need for that whatsoever. I don't get the gist of that, but okay. And then of course you got Jones. He's 70 overall, 94 speed, 95 acceleration. There's questions about keeping him around. We got Justin Ross. There you see 55 or 85 speed, 85 acceleration, 85 catch. He's 72 overall. So looking at those 2 there, I mean, I think I really want to keep Ross. He's in a better fit. I think he's even younger there. So we have time to develop with him. Yeah, he's 25 years of age. And we only get, I think we're getting 1.7. Driscoll, we're gonna go ahead and cut him as well. Actually, no. On second thought, we're gonna go ahead and look here. I was started thinking, I was like, okay, maybe we can trade Driscoll for some kind of draft pick of some sort here for a team that's looking for a player. Because right now he's our 3rd center on the team, which I didn't realize we had. Actually, I did realize that because we drafted one guy, and of course Driscoll is one of the guys that we signed in free agency there. So it's like, ooh. Okay, made a little boo-boo there. We gotta try to solve that. As you see right now, we have 14.7 million in cap space this season. So we're like, that's decent cap space there. Not to mention there for us. So we're trying to make some trades here and kind of looking around, like, okay, who could we trade to? Who's wanting to? Who out there needs a center for help? To take that guy off our hands. We're also looking at Jones and Ross at possible trades. Jones has 1 year left. We couldn't find no trade packages there for him. Ross was another one. He has 2 years left on his contract, and we try to make some trades there, but no such luck for any trade packages there. So the question is now, okay, so we just need one more guy to cut, and obviously he's going to have to be Driscoll because it makes sense. We don't need 3 centers, for that line. And then of course, I was trying to see if a team needed a center or a wide receiver of some sort, and try to get some kind of draft pick, but that wasn't happening. So, and then of course there you see our media. We got a press conference coming up here. This is what our offensive coordinator letting us know that the preseason battle that we had when it came to, I believe, what was it? Walker, about if he was going to win the battle for the, right DN, which he did, rightfully so, because we are going to put the rookie, we're going to move him around there, here, in a lot of different places there. So, Walker has earned, he's got a +3 in block shedding, and because of a couple other pluses as well, since he is he is going to be named the starter, for the most part, when it comes to the defensive end position there on the right hand side. But our rookie will make an appearance as well, from time to time. And I'm even thinking of shuffling over to the left hand side as well, so you can get some help and get excuse me, take some. We're going to take a few snaps away from Sweat as well. He can learn from him, from that side of the ball as well. So there you see, right there, you've seen our scouts and where we put our scouts at, and what the areas around the nation, and what positions are stronger than other areas. Here we are, and this is the thing that really makes me angry so much. As the schedule makers here, they put we start off with 3 primetime games in a row. We have a Thursday night game, a Sunday night game, and then another Thursday night game. We don't have too many, like noon games or 3 o'clock games, or a late 4:25 game or something like that. Yeah, we got a lot of primetime games. We got a lot of Sunday night games, which is nice. That's great promotion for us. That gets us out there. That gets eyes on us. We have a nationwide, in some cases worldwide, look at us. But it's just like, you keep shortening our weeks, or you're making our weeks longer. So yeah, thank you, matchmaker, or the schedule makers there, for that. I like the schedule we have. Don't get me wrong. I got a lot of conference games coming up first, but or I should say divisional games coming up first. But yeah, just not what I was looking forward to. Just having these multiple, Thursday night, Friday night, or Thursday night, Sunday night, and Monday night games. Jeez. So as we take a look here, of course, Khalil Mack is signed with the Detroit Tigers, or the Detroit Lions. I mean, it's some kind of cat there in Detroit. So we'll take a look here. Jared Goff, the coaches are saying that for our defense here, we need to focus on Jared Goff and his medium range passing. He is 72.6% there. I would say more so, I would be more worried about his short range passing, but we can still, either way, we're going to be looking at that. Really try to put pressure on him as much as we possibly can. 32 touchdowns, 21 interceptions last year. So if we can get him going, and kind of attack him at different areas of the line, and just really upset his timing here, especially to St. Brown and a couple other receivers here, we should have this game in the bag here. But saying that, and of course putting that on, seeing that on paper is great, but actually trying to do that here against this team, the Bears, or the Lions, did play pretty well against us both times last season, especially in that Thanksgiving game there. They kept up with us and did a great job there. And of course, these two teams know each other very well. There's no doubt about that. So they are going to be, hopefully, they'll probably, both teams will pull out some new stuff against each other. But I think for the most part, this is going to be a good old slobber knocker, as JR would say back in the day in WWE. These two teams are definitely going to go at each other and try to hurt each other as best they possibly can, especially the first week of the season. The table's going to be set there for that second game. Of course, we'll be seeing the Lions at home probably for Thanksgiving. I think this year. I think we got the Thanksgiving game against them, which is a Sunday night game. Brian Branch, they're saying that we should throw short, as Williams 94.2 short passing accuracy last year. So That's what we'll probably do the best. Branch, I think last season, I think he did have a INT on us. I think it was that Thanksgiving game, if I'm not mistaken. He's ranked in the top 10 of strong safeties in the league, and of course, there you see his numbers last season: 3 interceptions, one of those of which was us that he got. He had 60 tackles, no tackles for loss there, so he was flying around the field. He was pretty much where he needed to be, and doing a great job of that in that secondary. Of course, defensive end wise, we got to worry about Aiden Hutchinson, the former Michigan player, playing in his home state. And of course, 60 tackles, 14 tackles for loss, had 20 sacks last year, and did a really good job against us the first time around when we played them early on in last year. Of course, won the award last year for best DN, defensive lineman. Khalil Mack, of course, we tried to bring him back there in the off season, but it was asking way too much money. And of course, when I looked there, I'm like, yeah, it kind of figures that they would do that to me, troll me. So the Lions picked up Mack, 65 tackles with the Chargers, 15 tackles for loss, only 5 sacks, by far his lowest in his career. Actually, second lowest there in his career. Lowest was back in 2014 when he was playing for the Raiders. But he played for us originally. Tried to see if we bring him back and try to get a ring as a Bear, but he was, like I said, just asking for way too much money. Bates is the only player that we have hurt. Lions don't have anybody hurt there, so they're going to have fresh bodies out there, and they'll be ready to go. Foster, he's going to get a nice little upgrade here. We're going to put in a run stopper here. As you guys always tell me that I need to be showing the upgrades here. He's awesome. Remember, he's a hidden dev there, so we'll be waiting to see what he has. Elijah Hicks, upgrade some zone there as one of our free safeties. And, of course, we got to really try to develop him as much as we possibly can because I forgot who it is the main free safety. He is looking at possibly leaving us next season there. Of course, we'll try to see if we can try to keep that free safety there. But, yeah, we got to develop Hicks and get him out there as much as we possibly can. But as you take a look here, like I said, it is a primetime game. It's the first Thursday night game. We are the kickoff for the new NFL season here in the 2025-2026 season. And, yeah, we have the Lions. So, if you guys are, of course, enjoying the series, and a lot of you are, thank you guys so much for watching. And continue supporting the channel and hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification. And get ready for the kickoff game here as we have the Detroit Lions coming into town there at Soldier Field, taking on the Bears. The Bears, as they look like they're the favorite in this one. Looks like it's going to be a really good, good offense with the Lions. They have a slightly better offense than us, and a slightly better defense there for the Bears. So it's going to be a good matchup there. I cannot wait. Like I said, Jared Goff, we just got to keep him, we got to keep him off target. We got to get him, not comfortable in that pocket. Get to him as much as we possibly can. Also, Gibbs, he's a great guy there. Not just a great runner, but also a great, receiving back as well. So we got to kind of keep a close eye on that. Same Brown is a deep threat. We're gonna have to sign the best corner and corners there on him as well. So, and of course we got to make sure we don't not let Branch get picks off us if we do throw deep, which I don't think we'll see that do too much. And then of course Aiden Hutchinson there. We just gotta we gotta find a way how we can get him double teamed and just not let him get to us, man. He did a number on us. And of course, Khalil Mack, he's the Mack can attack, and he is still good. He's still a great player, and he'll definitely be a challenge there to watch out for. I think I wouldn't be surprised if we'll see both him and Aiden Richardson play on either sides of the line, the DN side, or the right end side, or the left end side. I can see them both playing that position. And then swapping back and forth between between two of those. So we'll see how things go coming up in the next episode. But yeah, we'll see what Caleb can do. This will be his second year here with the Bears. He won a Super Bowl last year. Let's see if he can do it again in year 2 with all the weapons he has right now. And let's try to get that running game going early and often. That's our bread and butter. That's our engine. That's our motor. Got to get that going. And we got to get that going early. But if you guys, again, enjoyed the episode here today, definitely check out the next one. As like I said, we're taking on the Lions at home and that kickoff game. Thursday Night Football. Get ready, the Bears fans. The season is about to begin here very, very soon. Stay tuned for that. The video should be popping up here the next day or two. And we'll get Season 2 going. But again, thank you guys so much for watching. And stay tuned for more here of the Chicago Bears franchise here on Madden 25 here on ESGNet. If you guys again enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that bell notification so you guys be notified. And don't forget to check us out on our second channel here on YouTube, ESGNet Plus LP as well, for more content from Madden and other series as well. But again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bear down, Bears fans. Season's about to begin very, very soon.